Okay, now if we go back and look at our first room, we've got our teddy bear. It can move through, pick up the diamonds. When you pick up all the diamonds, the door opens. You can come out and get to your goal. And if we test our game, you'll see that we've also got a certain number of lives. Well, what we haven't done is to have a way to either get more lives or to lose your lives. So we need something in there, and we're going to use monsters. So I want you to go back and add another sprite, and you're going to add Monster 1 Nice. And we'll call this sprite SPRMONSTER1, Monster 1. And then we're going to add the object. So come here and get the Monster 1 sprite. He's going to be Object Monster, OBJ Monster 1. Do not make him solid, but you do want him visible. Alright, so now that we've got the monster, what are we going to have him do? Well, first of all, we need to create the monster. So add an event, and we're going to have him move. So start moving in a direction, and we're going to have him go left and right. And for the speed, we're going to do 37 divided by 6. Okay, so we're going to create him, and it's going to start moving. Next, we need to add a collision event, because he could actually collide with the wall. He's going to go back and forth, or at least a solid object. And when he does that, we're going to have him reverse the horizontal direction. So he bumps in the wall, he goes the other way. He bumps in the wall, he goes the other way. Alright, the next thing we have to do is a little bit convoluted, so just sort of follow along and take my word on it. We're going to do a step event and do what's called an end step. And over here for the actions, we're going to do several things, so just follow along and you'll be okay. We're going to, first of all, let's see, go down here to code. And we're going to add this little one right here. It says if a variable has a value. And I want you to type in hspeed, which is horizontal speed, is smaller than 0. Leave the 0. Click OK. Then add set the value of a variable. And here you're going to type in image underscore single. And set the value to 3. Then go back. Do another if a variable has a value. This will be hspeed. This will now be larger than 0. Another, set the value. And this will be image single, value of 2. Alright, do this again. This is going to be v-speed, or vertical speed. And this is going to be smaller than 0. Image single, underscore single, 1. And v-speed larger than 0. Image single. Leave it at 0. Alright, I think that's got it. We're going to have to try it and see. So let's go down to room 1. Get your monster. And we want to put a monster here. I'm going to put it here. He's going to go back and forth. Remember, he's going left to right. So don't put him in here because he has nowhere to go. You could put him here. But you've got to have your monsters in a place that the teddy bear can actually successfully get past him. So the goal here is the teddy bear comes up, and when he gets here, this little guy is going back and forth. So he can time it to where he can slip through in order to get the diamonds. All right? Theoretically, you could put a monster right there so that when he goes down here, you can slip up here to get your diamond. And then the problem is if the monster comes here and you're sitting here waiting, you have a very small amount of time to get here. So that might be a little bit difficult to do. if you put a monster here, okay, if the monster's sitting here, you could come over here and get through there. If the monster's there, would you have enough time to get over there? Well, these are things that you can try out and just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's try the game and see if this works. All right, now you see the monsters are moving. So if I come up, here I got my first diamond. Next diamond. So far it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of going through the motion. It's the monsters that make this truly more of a game. Now you see the problem. So I've got to, and I don't know that I'll be successful. I'll just give it a shot. I'm going to wait till he hits. All right, there I got through the first one. So now I got through my... All right, I managed to pull that together. So, but even if I hit the monster, let's do it intentionally, nothing happens because we don't have the collision set up. So what we need to do is go back to our monster object and add a collision event with the object person. Now, what do you want to happen? Well, the first thing you want to happen is your score or your lives. So let's see what we got here. You need to set the number of lives at -1 relative. That means no matter what the number of lives is that you have, you're going to go down by 1. Okay? Okay. And let's see if there's anything else that we need to do here. Oh, we could destroy the monster. I mean, that's one thing. All right. Okay, let's just try that and see how we're working now. So now we want to intentionally try to hit the monsters and see. I'm not going to worry about the diamonds right now. I just want to get straight to the monsters and see if that's working. And notice I've got 3 lives now. So let's see if I hit the monster if we lose a life. Okay, well, what happened, he hit it repeatedly, if you get my drift. So that's probably not the best way to go. So in the next step, we'll try to do what we need to do to get this working right.